Alright, how's everybody doing today? So, trouble strikes again. It's early spring, and this is the first week that we've been super busy. Just trying to get our schedule worked out and everything going smooth, and our luck has other plans. This is 2 days after we just had that trailer accident. On my last video, the trailer axle broke. I got that old trailer fixed up, new tires, and built some ramps. And this is 2 days later since I shot that video. Come out this morning and noticed that the bearings, I'm sure you can see that. See all that slack? So the bearings were completely shot, and it was the same in this wheel over here. I just changed those a while ago, so it's nice and tight. Now some of the extra pieces, or the old wore out pieces that came out. Anyway, we've just been having a time this week. We went ahead and used it anyway. We went ahead and mowed today. It was still rolling, so we got too much to do. I couldn't afford to lose another day, so we just went with it. And I said I'd change it when I got home. So also, those brand new tires I just put on that old trailer, one of them is leaking, and I couldn't find a nail or anything in it. I think it might just be the rims are so old and they're rusted, and I think it might be leaking somewhere out of one of the wheels. So it's just one thing after another. I can't get one thing fixed before we got 2 or 3 more problems. So anyway, this job is kind of nasty. So it's always good to have you some good gloves. I just get a bulk box. Luckily, I keep plenty of extra bearings because this unfortunately happens pretty frequently. Seems like I have to change these on a couple of the mowers at least once a year. Let me scoot this back a little bit. All right. That's the inside of the bearing. I know everything just looks like a clump of grease. This is a pretty nasty job, so have your roll of paper towels and, like I said, some good gloves. That's the spacer on the end. We're gonna have to reuse that, so I'm gonna set that here. Let me grab my paper towels. All right. feel all those little roller bearings down in there in that grease. I'm going to try to get all those out. The race in there still seems to be in pretty good shape, so I'm not going to try to beat it out of there. Sometimes it's kind of a pain to get it out, so those are usually the one part you can reuse, which is, you see your new bearing when it slides out, that's your race. So that's the piece that's still down in there. I usually smash these bearings down in some good red and tacky grease, but I was out, so I'm going to use a grease gun and just kind of squirt a little bit of grease around the back side of it. Drop your spacer back in. Be a little tight. Okay. The bearing on the other side don't seem to be wore out at all. I don't have any slack over here. But while we got it out, might as well. Got some kind of bug crawling on me. I'm probably gonna put the getting the axle for the new axle for the landscape trailer, getting that fixed. I'll probably put that on the end of this video. We're just trying to get everything going so we can get to rolling and making some money. Hopefully we won't have any more breakdowns for a while, like I said, but breakdowns are expected when you got all this equipment moving around. But we caught it pretty good right off the bat this spring this year, so maybe we'll have some better luck for a little while. Sometimes your breakdowns are just little minor things that you can fix and keep going. Sometimes they'll put you down for a couple of days. So. Oh wow, check that out. They're slacking here. Man, I'm telling you, it's just one thing after another. Just found that right now. You want to get that tight, but not too tight. You want your wheel to still roll good. Okay. And that's it. It's ready to roll. We're gonna have to check the bearings out in that, but we're not gonna do it right now. All right, so we're gonna go get our axle for the trailer. Today is Saturday, so we'll probably get that early to middle of the week. I found a place nearby that's got them, so I got to make a little, I don't know, about a 40-minute drive, and I just have to try to get off early enough one of these afternoons where I can run up there and pick it up, and then we'll be back in business with the other trailer. All right, we got the new axle in. Come with leaf springs and everything. It's always gonna be one that's gotta be stubborn. It's all right. We bought some new bolts. I had to go ahead and get some new equalizers. This goes between the two leaf springs on the end of the leaf spring between the two axles. So as you can see how much wear and tear was on this old one. They come all the way to the bottom. I mean, that thing could have snapped at any time. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that. a little easier with some help, but sometimes you gotta do stuff by yourself. Wasn't too bad. And guys, that's it. It's ready to go.